It's Laboon! Hi everyone, I'm your host JE, and this is episode 2 of the One Piece live adaptation on Netflix, Into the Grand Line. Oh man, this episode was amazing. I really loved it. I just love the way how they did the whole idea of reverse mountain. In the comics it goes on for quite a while, so it's actually wise that they trimmed it down. And then they land inside a giant whale called Laboon. Now, this whole episode for me brought back so many tears. We also get introduced to the lighthouse keeper, Crocs, who shares his loyalty to Laboon. And you find out Laboon is waiting for his friends, called the Rumbar Pirates. But because he thinks they're on the other side of the Grand Line, he keeps smashing his head against it. And oh man, I was just crying. When I first saw that for the first time, I was crying. And this time, again, I was crying. It was so good to see Laboon. And also, they did the song. I believe the song was called Blink Sake. And they did a little bit of foreshadowing as well. There's a little bit of spoilery. There's a person, a part of the crew, that you will see later on. Really cool character, actually. So I was quite surprised. But they did the song, and this song, growing up as a kid and then rewatching it again recently, kept me so happy and so mindful. And yeah, anyway, I'm gonna start crying now. I'll stop. This episode, we get introduced to some new characters, Mr. Nine and Mrs. Wednesday, who is really Vivi. We'll find out all out later on anyway. Loving this actress's performance. Chichari Kandrin, I hope I pronounced your name right. Really love how they've introduced her organically during the mission in Laboon. And I love how they're teasing more plots about her later on. Definitely, I can't see what the beef is. I think she nails Vivi, the character, perfectly. Oh man, I don't see what the problem is. Loving the outfits, loving the energy, really cool. It's great to see Kobe again. It was so much fun. It was great to see Gar, Grandpa, and we get to have a proper scene with Smoker, who is on the pursuit for Baruch Works. And I love how they've just introduced that whole idea of who they are. And then I've got to talk about Nami, played by Emily. Really love the fact that she can fight and protect herself, which makes perfect sense because in the comics she's always needing to be rescued. Now, this whole Nami and Sanji flirting is persisting. I get it, it's more of a modern take, though I do miss Nami's rejection of Sanji, played by Taz Skylar. I don't know, it depends on what's more important, the story or little nitpicks. We have to talk about Laboon's CGI. Oh my god, it was phenomenal. It's so comic accurate, however, it felt heartfelt, it felt whimsical. Definitely this episode has such a great balance of emotion, action, and then allowing to build the world. I love what they've done with Luffy. I do feel that they've made him less prominent in this and to allow for the ensemble to come through. But yeah, man, it was 100% happy with what they've done with Luffy so far. So overall, this is my favorite episode. I love this episode. I love the writing. The visual effects has been amazing. And yeah, they managed to keep the One Piece idea intact. Oh man, this is going to be so huge. I can't wait to see any more. And yeah, I just want to say thank you so much for checking it out. And remember, if you can dream, you can be. Peace.